It's so nice to see JaySon playing again. It really is. It's so nice to see JaySon.
Mr.
And of course, my man Orex, who actually did a really well placing of
second place
to Ultimatum.
Yeah.
Okay, second place to Ultimatum.
To JaySon here.
Yes, and then Dakpo, of course.
King Doubles has a doubles seminar you can go watch if you need some tips on doubles.
Might actually be one of them. Believe it or not, he actually might be one of those Diddy pioneers early on in this game.
Perhaps so.
This man is over here doing Diddy Infinites. You're the devil, by the way, Dakpo. He's over here doing Diddy Infinites and, you know, asking, trying to trade tips with Zero, like, hey, Zero.
Let me walk you through my guidebook, and then you can show me some of what you got.
Slide in the DM real quick. Now, this right here is a very interesting doubles composition, right? You got Diddy and Peach, right?
Yeah.
So Diddy Peach, it allows for you to not only cover ground, but to get way better punishes. And like way closer, like you have Peach with the float cancels, able to cover like all that space, and
avoid banana.
Yeah,
while in the air.
And of course, we all know what Ness can do. He can create those situations to where like he can box you in with the PK fire, split people up with the neutral air, and then JaySon just in there for the coverage. But that back throw,
yeah, Awestin,
monkeys do not belong in space, and he's all the way up there.
Hey man, you tell that to that one monkey that went up in space. You for sure set that tone. He's like, it's possible. We're out here. But Awestin had like peppered on his shield with a fair and DI'd it back and like allowed Dakpo to whiff a grab before he dashed in to get his grab and ultimately finish that stock. With Dakpo down a stock and having like, you know, a nerf recovery that's decently linear, it's going to be interesting to see if Blue Team's going to be able to bring this back, because I feel like if they're able to get Dakpo off stage, like they could really make a sizable lead for themselves.
One thing that's going to be very important between both of these teams, because, you know, their whole team, all four characters are just, you know, kind of light. So survivability is going to be like a really big thing between the four. And right now the red team is showing that off perfectly. But the heaviest out of these four definitely going to be Peach, and Orex is showing it here. 113%, not dying yet.
Yeah, and she's trying to help Dakpo get up the ledge, and he does finally get off, but he's whenever Orex is playing Peach, and Peach is decently slow in doubles. Like, she's not going to be able to get her over to her teammate really quickly. So if they can seclude Dakpo and jump him, like, they can really get a lot of damage before Peach is able to interfere. And when she interferes, she's going to be doing with aerials that could potentially be hitting Dakpo in the same situation.
My man Awestin over here on the side trying to keep Orex out. 32% on my man's. And now it's looking pretty much even at this point with the two stocks all around the board, almost even, pretty much even in percent.
Dakpo.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Dakpo the only one who lost that stock relatively, or the second stock relatively quickly. He ate so much damage. Yeah, he ate a lot of damage during his second stock.
Oh, that was that kind of Oh no.
That's interesting choice. He wanted to get out of that situation, I think, where he was sandwiched, and he wanted to use the up B, and he was going to probably loop it like a parabola and go back into the ground, but kind of shot it over to the left too far, not enough to secure himself back on the stage. So we'll see what he does. This is a big hill to climb. They're going to have to take JaySon's stock like right now, and I don't know who's going to take it, because it's not going to be Orex.
That was insane. Okay. You see that monkey flip and the down throw on the monkey flip caused a tech situation, and this man capitalized with the up smash. That is insane.
Yeah, I think it was fair. I want to say he short.
Oh no, he fair. Yeah, excuse me.
That was really solid by that team to secure that kill at such a critical time. Now everyone's on their last stock. Now you could potentially bring it back. Dakpo just gimped somebody, you know, and never mind, you know. But Orex is going to go out the door, and red team going to take that.
The kill options on the red team are so good.
Yeah,
are so good.
I mean, you know, you have Ness, who does not struggle to kill ever, and you have Fox, who's so quick and is looking for those tech reads to get his up smash, and that's so dependable. In the back air is so dependable, and they're just outputting so much damage. And Dakpo and Orex, they're more like a technical character. They require that dubs, you know, synergy to secure some of those setups for kills, because otherwise they're having to, you know, try and work something out in neutral, and it's a lot easier for JaySon and Awestin to press a button and get a kill.
These Ness mains are blessed, being real with you.
Hey man,
being real with you. They listen. Everyone, I like to make a big shout out to everybody who struggled with their mid tier in Smash 4, because now it is paying in
you paid your dues.
dividends.
You paid your dues.
I struggled to get 9th, and I struggled to get top 8 with these characters that I had to put all this insane amount of work in. Nobody believed me when I was a Peach main. Nobody cared for me when I used Ness. And now you got characters that are literally bottom of high tier, top of mid for sure. And now paying out dividends. My man Awestin getting the big payoff, Orex getting the big payoff. But currently, JaySon and Awestin in the lead.
Yep.
1-0.
Game 1, and we'll see what they can make happen in this winner's semifinal best of 3 right now.
I clinched up so bad. My man Orex was going to work on JaySon over here on the right, and I was like, yo, let him breathe for a minute.
Look, okay. So it's interesting that they broke it down into 2 1v1s, and I imagine that blue team really wants to get rid of that. They want to try and get back over to each other and get some team things happening here, because when they're separated in 1v1s, I think that their characters are really kind of going to struggle to put on as much damage and not be as vulnerable.
Oh, the back air and then the side B from Orex and then JaySon just killing their teammates, each other's teammates intermittently. That's crazy. So look, I feel that I think what blue team was trying to do earlier was get a little bit of that team combo synergy, because I think that's the best way to circumvent any 1v1 situations.
Yeah,
because they're really just throwing the safest possible moves that they can, the most non-committal moves that they can throw.
Like right there, we saw JaySon up till Dakpo, and as soon as he was able to make it out, he rolled left and ran over to Fair and helped Peach follow up on Awestin, because they know that they need each other in order to get the damage and secure kills. It's so important that they're able to keep that space between them close, so that they can really make use of their kits and their dub synergy.
Right, and here we go again with the edge guarding from Awestin. Awestin still has 3 stocks. I didn't even notice. That's crazy. This man Awestin trying to make sure that he does the best, but that mass right out the blast zone, baby. But the up smash to Dakpo, and
they're trading 1 for 1, but with red team already in the lead with 1 stock due to Austin's stock tank, this kind of war of attrition is not going to be favorable for blue team. They really need something big, like a Gimp. They need some kind of way to steal one of these stocks. Of Austin's preferably, but if not, then JaySon's.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Nice fair.
Okay, so here we got blue team by themselves, and you see Dakpo running interference in case JaySon comes back and trying to allow Orex some time to make something happen, but he ended up losing that exchange.
You see both of them try to shark the one person with their up air? Oh my goodness. Y'all gotta relax. Okay. JaySon is just alive, and it was like I said earlier, because JaySon can be so mobile, it helps.
And Dakpo's missing these edge guards where he runs off back air, jump back air to try and exploit JaySon's linear recovery, and he's 2 for 2 or 0 for 2 as much as I've seen so far. And here we are, see Dakpo and Orex just worried about whoever's closest to them and making sure Awestin stays on the other side of the stage so they can make things happen.
Right, and this is kind of what you got to be careful of, because of the kill potential of the red team compared to the blue team. It's just like, hey, your kill situation is very easy to get to. Once we get you in that sub 100, you need to watch out.
Yeah, and I think right now we're seeing the different strengths of compositions. You have a team that is going to be good in their 1v1s in a double situation and using their team combos, and then you have another team that is mostly going to excel using their team combos and not really do as much damage in the 1v1. So it's kind of a it's going to be a struggle for Dakpo and Orex to take this game, especially now with Orex out of the picture. And Dakpo at the ledge, looking to back air JaySon on his way back.
That down smash and that yo-yo ball sent that man upwards. Sent him up.
Awestin taking that one along with JaySon, and they really just they were able to get those stocks relatively easy, and the damage that they were outputting just so great in comparison to Orex and Dakpo, who never really got momentum. They never separated, worked, kept the person out, and really converted off that segregation.